Hi, air signs. This is a weekly reading for the 23rd through the 29th. Whatever comes out, but it can be about love, career, family. You just apply it where it fits. So I've shuffled your deck, I've pulled your cards, and you're starting your week out in the energy of the 10 of Wands. When I'm looking into this, it feels like there's so much on your plate at this time. You got King of Wands reversed, Queen of Wands reversed, Six of Cups. It feels like, and Temperance reversed. Wow, okay. So it feels like you're getting to the bottom of what's not working in your life. The hard part is that it's coming at the cost of like kind of your patience. It seems like you will have so much on your plate this week that you might start planning like an escape, an exit, setting a date of like when you're going to move, when you're going to be able to do more for yourself, because it almost feels like next week, this week, the 23rd through the 29th, there's so much happening, but a lot of this is in your environment. It's not as much to do with you. Perhaps people have expectations for how you're supposed to be moving. And so it seems like people are asking for help. You could be having to do things that you don't particularly want to do this week. And I feel like that's when you start thinking about creating distance. Some of you are thinking about like changing your phone number is what this looks like to me. Now, I am seeing that with this King of Wands reversed, Queen of Wands reversed combo, and then the Six of Cups, there's some nostalgia happening this week. It could be that something is coming to an end in your life, and because of that, you're kind of looking back and wishing that certain people are still around or that certain situations didn't have to end. But it's almost like it's giving you the freedom to decide how you want to move next, right? If you're here for a partnership, it feels like there's somebody in your life that could have brought the worst out of you. I did do Fire's weekly reading, and it looks like they are trying to figure out what they want as well. So it's possible you could be getting some kind of communication from a fire sign. If that is the case this week, you're being advised to speak your truth about this, because the hard part is that for you, this feels very much over. So that might be kind of an unexpected thing that could happen to you this week, is that someone does contact you that you didn't think you were going to be speaking to again. And then that would allow you to address some of the things that perhaps you feel like you needed closure for, because you have two cards here talking about some sort of ending, right? It's like something in your mind, you're kind of already over it, but in your physical environment, it's still affecting how you move, how you react to things. So it's possible that this week you could be getting some kind of closure about why it seems like something was unfair, or why it feels like someone was ignoring you or something didn't work out the way it should have gone. And I think that's really good for you, air signs, because it seems like that's affecting how you move, right? Whatever this is, it's like the way that this happened going forward now, you feel something that's keeping you from having the freedom to perhaps explore and trust people and to feel like the world is your oyster. There's kind of an energy of feeling very overburdened, very overwhelmed, and just kind of tired of everything, right? So it's almost like this energy is coming in to give you some kind of information. I don't know that it'll necessarily help you in the moment, but it does feel like eventually it is an opportunity for you to start addressing some of the underlying reasons why you're feeling so overburdened or why you're feeling so frustrated and kind of at your wit's end. So that might be something that takes a little bit longer, right? But you are being advised to see the situation for what it is. What part of this is yours? What part of this belongs to everyone else, right? Are people putting unrealistic expectations on you? Is someone coming out of the blue and thinking that you're supposed to have all these fucks to give, is kind of what this looks like to me. And it's okay if you don't, right? Because what I'm seeing is a lot of like feeling tired, feeling tapped out this week. And I just want you to know that this is happening so that you can get to the bottom of like what you need to take and what you need to leave behind. It feels like there's an idea that perhaps you've adopted in your life that isn't serving you. And so that's why this situation would be coming back around, so that you can have a different takeaway than you did last time. Okay. You got freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. And you also got imagination in the reverse. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. And that's kind of what I'm picking up on, is like, you're so living in the like moment of realistic, like, this is not going to happen for me. Good things don't happen to me. Look at all the bad stuff that happened in the past. And you're using that as evidence of why you don't want to like get your hopes up, right? And so it kind of seems like this King of Wands reverse, Queen of Wands reverse combo is coming into your life to show you something about that mindset so that you can change that moving forward. All right, let me get you an oracle card. Oh, well, here we go. It says priorities. Get your priorities straight. When you know what's important, saying no gets much easier. And that's really going to help you out this week. You know, every time you say yes to something or someone, you say no to something else that might be way more important, right? So just keep that in mind as you move through the week. I will speak to all of you again soon, but in the meantime, take very good care of yourselves. Bye.